Alright, y'all, so tomorrow we will finally have all the details for the Dragon Ball Heroes collaboration. Well, I guess at least like a portion of it. We don't know if how long the Heroes collaboration is going to last. A lot of us are thinking the Heroes collaboration is going to start on the 11th and this reveal on the 4th in terms of JST. I did make a video of that. I think that was one of the last few videos I did upload. If you wanted to see like the full theory and like, potential alarm or anything like that, right? Feel free to check that out too. But essentially here, November 3rd, 6 p.m. Pacific time. It does convert to your time zone. Right now, as of this recording, it is 10:15 a.m. on the 2nd Pacific time. Now, we also know that this live stream, quote unquote, which is just a premiere, does actually last for 9 minutes and 29 seconds, which is quite a decent size, right? There's, of course, going to be the first introduction and things like that, but it's not like it's like some worldwide thing where there's like other things they have to talk about. They pretty much just said that they're going to talk about the new characters, right? That's pretty much all they said. And that's in the latest information on the new characters, right? They didn't say anything about events, stuff like that. Whereas I do also think that there will be events that could be shown in here. Like, what the new free-to-play character could be potentially. I think mostly it's going to be the summonable characters, which makes sense because of the fact that there are gonna be at least 5 summonable characters are introduced every year. Usually we get 2 awakenings with it, but last year they actually awakened all the characters essentially that needed to be awakened. So with that, we actually have no more awakenings that are like available. So I guess it's possible they maybe introduce 7 new characters on the banner. We'll see. Again, it's usually like 5 or so, if I'm not mistaken. But anyways, continuing on to that, one other thing I want to mention is that the global version has not talked about this. They've been talking about Lord Slug and the what's it called? The 25% for the burst mode, so that you could potentially go to the fan meetup. That's a thing too. But beyond that, they have not said anything about Heroes, right? The GP version made this tweet on November 1st. Again, we could just scroll past, so it's October 31st. Global has not made any in-game announcement. What I'm thinking is that the global version is actually gonna do a producer's letter pretty much around the same time as this, if not earlier. Like, this is like around the time where global Dokkan would drop a producer's letter. So I would not be surprised if that's what global does, and then maybe they talk about, I don't know, some other thing that's exclusive to global that hasn't come out yet, like Jiren somehow. We'll see what happens. But I don't know, I feel like this year's Hero celebration could be pretty big. Again, this is assuming that Heroes drops on the 11th and not like a filler banner in GP and then on global gets like Jiren. We're not 100% sure, right? Usually Heroes drops on like the 21st, 22nd or so. So we'll just have to wait and see. Beyond that, they said, I don't know if it's just a translation, Google translation or something. They mentioned multiple gachas. If that is actually going to be the case, that we could see like the banner for the EZAs of, actually it's not this batch of characters, but it's the 2021 batch of characters, which would be the God Trunks batch. You see God Trunks, Pan, the Xeno Super Saiyan Goku and Vegeta. In my last video, I think I talked about them, or like one of the last videos, like I think it's the Where's Heroes video, where I basically kind of was like, oh, what could they do for these guys EZAs? I think they could take a lot of them in different directions. It'll be interesting to see. It'll always be nice to get Heroes buffs, of course, just because that team right now, it's not like a 0. Like, you could probably get away with 1 or 2 of the characters. Like, I think like Super Saiyan 4 Vegito, like on a Heroes team this year, probably is even still like a decent floater character. But I'm not gonna say he's anything crazy. Now, taking a look here, I did make this nice little tweet because, Pro Digital did post these Dragon Ball Heroes cards, which is the Blue Goku. This is like the Universe Tree Absorbed Super Saiyan Blue Goku. And then this is the Few. I actually don't know the exact name of this Few. I think Luca Dokkan did put it out. Yeah, Super Saiyan Blue Goku, Universe Tree Power, Kid Few, Universe Tree Power, and the Universe Tree is like, just like, let's just say it's massive, right? And he even posted super attacks that we could potentially see for the Blue Goku. This is him doing a Kamehameha, kind of like somewhat reminiscent to like Path to Power right there. It's pretty cool. Not really like with the swirling thing, but the way he puts his hands together. I don't know. That looks like a really cool effect on the stance right there. I mean, again, you guys got to keep in mind, Heroes usually takes these animations from how they look like in the game, not from like say like the promotional anime. It's a collaboration with the game itself, so that's why a lot of these animations look like they do in the game. And we see Kid Fu with the universe tree power right here, and he just does this big old blast right there. And I mean, these look cool to me. Hit's getting like absolutely obliterated, of course. But that's how these two animations would look, and I think that would be fine. Maybe like even for some active skills. Now we saw Super Saiyan 4 Vegito had some stuff taken, I believe, like his intro animation, if I'm not mistaken, was taken basically from the Heroes anime. So it's like not impossible to consider something like that. I actually don't remember if these were covered in the anime. I think they were. I'm pretty sure the Heroes promotion anime did cover these guys, so maybe we could see some animations from there. We'll have to wait and see. Now let's bring up these two. We'll bring them up if people do bring them up. I'm sure people will bring up Limit Breaker, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, and then Blue Evolution Gogeta. I'm 100% sure people will. Again, people are thinking there's going to be an LR potentially this year, so I think like those two would be huge candidates. Super Saiyan 4, no, not Super Saiyan 4. The Blue Kaioken Vegito would be another huge candidate. I think Limit Breaker, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta we got last year already, so not really going to be in the picture there. But yeah, we'll take a look here. I think probably some quotes as well. Well, yeah, the first two, Limit Breaker, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Okay, so like here's some animations we could potentially see from this guy. You know, since there's going to be a bunch of people asking for that, we'll just play them one at a time. So here's one of his animations that we could potentially see. I mean, that looks really crazy actually. This is pretty much just like what the Gogeta did in the movie against Broly, right? If I'm not mistaken, just that huge beam that circles around the enemy. It's very nasty. Yeah, pretty much what he does in the movie against Broly. That looks cool. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, Limit Breaker, of course. Blue Evolution Gogeta, which, you know, look, we have some animations for this guy right here, courtesy of Luca Dokkan. It's called the God Meteor Smash right here. I mean, the aura for Blue Gogeta Evolution is nothing spectacular for sure, but I mean, this looks pretty cool. I feel like I'm not sure if this would like be his just like his normal animation. So, like if he's an LR, it'd be like a 12K animation. This is obviously referencing the fight against Broly as well. So Kid Fu, yeah, the World Tree, and then Blue Goku and Super Saiyan 4 Goku exchange the Universal Super Saiyan Blue. That could be good too, right? Where it's like they exchange it to him. Not a bad idea. And then Eos, Power of Time Unleashed. I'm not sure if they would put her. I guess they could. I think that'd be cool if we just see Eos as well. Why not? A lot of people actually want to see her in game. So Double Dragon Fist, right? Yeah. So there is the Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4s having Goku and Vegeta in a card together, and then they do the Double Dragon Fist, which is really cool from the promotional anime here. I think also it's also in game, right? Because all of it is based off like stuff that they also see in game. But we also have Blue Goku and Super Saiyan 4 Goku together. This is what I was talking about earlier. And then later on, Blue Goku actually absorbs power from the universe tree, and that's how he defeats Kid Fu, right? So with that in mind, I think this would be a cool card as well. This double Goku card. I think that's something that people have been asking for a while. Which would be like a pretty sick thing to see, like Super Saiyan 4 and Blue together would be pretty cool. Morphew is always good. No Vegito or Vegeta, so you can skip. I'm thinking probably won't see a Vegito this year for Heroes, because again, it was last year. They did that pretty well, unless they do Kaioken Blue Vegito, which is not like a 0% chance, right? Yeah, here's Eos again. People really want this character. I've seen so many people talking about her. Sure, you know, we definitely will take it. More, especially new characters would be really sick. Super Saiyan 4 Limit Breaker Gogeta, Blue Evolution Gogeta, yeah, basically the same thing. And the Evil Saiyan Turles, which is like the Turles with the long hair, like the Turles with the Raditz hair, right? Let's take a look at the other Blue Gogeta animation here, just as an example. And then this is the Stardust Smasher. So he just throws two. Wait, was that no? Well, they're both. Okay. Let's just watch it. I mean, that looks really cool. So he just threw two of these Stardust Breakers, or Stardust Smashers, whatever you want to call them, at the enemy, and then he just shoves two of them in their face. That's brutal, dog. That is so brutal. Wow, okay. Hey, you know what? We'll take that. Then let's see this other Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta animation. This is the Soul Blazer. The first one was the Stardust Rising. Okay, that's pretty raw though. I can't lie. That is extremely raw. And his hair is longer. I didn't even notice that. Limburg Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. He has longer hair than usual. Does he not? Like his hair is definitely longer than the usual Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. I feel like it is. Okay, that's chill. Anyways, here's another Soul Blaster right there, and that effect looks really sick too. that as a KO screen would be so awesome. Actually, this as a KO screen in Dokkan would be so sick. Blue Evolution Gogeta. Oh yeah, so this is a thing. I don't know if they would cover this year, but if there's 2 parts to Heroes, I'm just gonna say this as an LR would be so exciting. Actually, like this is something I could see as an LR. UI Goku and Super Saiyan 4 Bardock and then Super Saiyan 2 Future Gohan. Crazy card. And he has the aura on him. I forgot the exact name for the form the Super Saiyan 2 Future Gohan was in, but this is a crazy card. Just look at it. Like, this is cool. Like, no matter, you can't say this is not cool as hell. Like, wow, it's like generational Kamehameha. Yeah, that's pretty damn cool for sure. Blue Rigger Gogeta 4. Why is the aura like this, by the way? Yeah, this is the evil Saiyan Turles that Ziad was talking about earlier. Blue Evolution Gogeta. Then, of course, yeah, this is the same moment from the anime. I mean, like, if you look at the anime and then the card, like, the anime did not do this card justice, dog. Look at this. I mean, well, it's okay. It's not in the greatest quality, but, whoo, that looks pretty sick. Hopefully not a card locked to a team that's going to age on 3 months. Yeah, I guess, you know, okay, one thing about the Heroes collaboration is that, you know, global players don't really experience is that Heroes comes out and then, like, it's like, oh, Heroes is good for December and January, and then, end of January, guess what happens? You're done, Heroes. And then Anniversary comes out and power creeps it. Being fair, it's not usually like at the start of Anniversary, it's usually by the ends, but we'll just have to see what happens. You know, again, on global, it's like you don't really see that until like probably Golden Week-ish at least, so it's like there's some time, but you know, yeah, you guys will experience, hopefully not, but it's like 9th anniversary had a big power creep. I mean, 8th anniversary had decent power creep. 7th anniversary obviously had major power creep, so we'll see what happens. We hope to see Limit Breaker, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, but for sure more God Key characters so they can build up a viable set. I mean, yeah, we're getting some God Key Yeezys with God Trunks. I think Mecha Kabura is also Mecha Cabra, whatever you want to say. He's also a God Key character, so I mean, we could definitely see some God Key characters. Again, Shu, Universe 3 Goku, I think those are definitely going to be characters we could see this year as well. Of course, Blue Evolution Gogeta too. Yeah, Limit Breaker, Gogeta, Xeno, Super Saiyan, Super Full Power Saiyan 4 Limit Breaker, yeah. Both LRs. I mean, I don't think they would do a dual LR fest or something like that for Heroes. I mean, it'd be crazy, but imagine us starting that in the middle of November. It's like, yeah. Street's been saying Super Saiyan 4 and Blue Goku into Blue Universe 3 Goku units. Yeah, a lot of that, and at this point, I'm gonna keep scrolling until we see something more unique. Like, how can Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is something we haven't actually seen people say. We've seen a lot of people saying Limit Breaker Gogeta, right? But yeah, so a dual DFE with Limit Breaker Vegito and then Falcon Gogeta. Probably I could see the opposite because we already had Limit Breaker Vegito, so I'm thinking like Blue Falcon Vegito and then Super Saiyan 4 Limit Breaker Gogeta because we actually don't have them in game yet. I mean, technically the this card could be like a card like this, and then they fuse into Gogeta. Could be something interesting as well. Okay, we have something here. Oh yeah, Demigra right here. Okay, that would be pretty sick. I actually really like this Demigra design. And then we have the Universe 3 Kid View, Universe 3 Goku, and then the family Kamehameha or generational Kamehameha. I don't know the exact name for it, but yeah. UI Goku, yeah. Again, this is just such a cool moment. The GIF is like very bad quality, but like these are basically the abnormal, like the biggest things that people want for villains. Of course, View right there. Demigod would be really cool too, but at this point, I'm not really seeing anything. It's the last collab. We don't know if it's the last collab. It's very possible that it could be the last collab. We'll see what happens. I mean, let's take a look at the last two Gogeta animations here. Let's see what this looks like. This is the Big Bang Kamehameha Limit Break. Oh yeah, no, people will want this. This one looks good. Yeah, this is the one people are gonna want in game. For sure, for sure, for sure. That one would be really cool. And then this has like, oh wait, this has a Kale screen. Oh, that would be insane. This is the Soul Burst here. Let me just, okay, wait, there's 2 punches. And yeah, I mean, like this is cool, but like looking at this, it's like it has to be this one. This one is so like that. Come on. If you're gonna give us Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, it has to be this. But that's it for me. Anyways, y'all, let me know what you're thinking. What you would like to see from the Hero Celebration. Again, we'll see the details tomorrow. When is Global gonna do it? I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.